Hockey now, and the Green Bay Gamblers were at home today taking on Dubuque and had an offensive explosion. Joining us, head coach Derek Lalonde to talk about the win. Coach, always great to have you here.
Sure, thanks for having me.
Appreciate you being here, and boy, a big win for you guys today for sure.
The offensive explosion, much needed. Actually played very well on Friday night, played very well on Saturday. Only had one goal to show for it. And I told the guys after the game last night, stay on task, keep doing things right, and the puck will go in, and that was certainly the case today.
Well, it did. It went in early and often. And let's take a look at some of the highlights from today. And there you are on the bench, looking dapper. Always looking good. First of all, Gamblers goalie Jared Rutledge made some great saves in traffic. He had a really good game.
Especially early on. We had to kill a 5 versus 3, which he was good. And he has a calming effect to him. And he made some saves early on, and then we got up, and we kind of rolled from there.
Yeah, nice passing. Nick Schmaltz, Kevin Irwin to Connor Hurley. Makes it 1-0 Gamblers. Did you kind of know early on, oh, you know, it looks like things are going okay?
Well, that was, and that's a play that just hasn't gone in for us. But this is the big goal for us. We've talked about getting goals in the paint area. All 3 of our forwards on top of the goal, we get the good finish. That was the goal that really got us going.
Yeah, I mean, the good things happen when you put the puck on the net. I mean,
Absolutely.
That's what you want to do. And Brent Gates Jr. Getting it in there eventually managed to poke it home, made it 2-0, a 7-2 final. And, you know, it's so interesting with you get these young guys, you almost never know who's going to be coming onto the ice for you.
It's an interesting team this year. I mean, we've shown signs of being as good as anyone in this league, dismantling a top team like Dubuque today with a 7-2 win. And our consistency's been an issue. And again, we're leaning on young kids, 16 to 20-year-old kids. You never know what to expect. I've lost a lot of sleep with this team, good and bad.
Well, as you
but it's in a
mentioned,
good spot.
You played well in the homestand, but overall, tough results going. You know, just basically 1-2 in those with a shootout loss.
Well, this league is very tight, and it's a lot. It seems like our mistakes in these tight games are costly, but everything's trending in the right direction. Our goaltending's over 9-10. Our penalty kills now in the top 4 in the league. Our power plays in the top 6 in the league. It's just kind of the team we envisioned, and I think we got to a point where we came out the gate after Christmas. We won 3 straight. We were pointing out of first place. And I don't know if that was realistic. I think our guys were thinking first place, and we got away from the process a little bit. And we haven't been very good, probably 500 since then. But we stuck to the process, and even of late, we were 1-1-1 on the weekend, but our play was pretty good. Stick with the process, be realistic where we are. Our goal is to make the playoffs, and if we get in the playoffs, with the Schmaltzes, the Hurleys, the depth we have, we could be very, very dangerous.
You got to get in the tournament. Once you're in the tournament,
Absolutely.
Anything can happen.
Yes.
You guys head out back on the road again, and then back at home to finish out the season, so it should be pretty good. All right, Olympics underway. Hockey, a big part of it. Coach Lalonde, of course, a big part of that, knows all the guys. Everybody. He's so connected. Former Gambler part of this as well. Blake Wheeler, your Gamblers fans will certainly remember Blake Wheeler playing here. This is from 2005, playing for Team USA. Good opportunity for you.
Oh, it's very exciting. One for Blake, and obviously our league on a whole. One, Blake played for us. He developed here, and to see him in the Olympics now. But 17 of the 25 players in the Olympics played in the United States hockey.
That's tremendous.
It's just another example of how special this league is. And I don't know if people truly appreciate it. And this is why this Olympics is good. It puts hockey on the stage, on the big stage, and we're very well represented.
All right, let's get your thoughts on this year's Olympics. So take a look at some of the pools, maybe handicap it for us a little bit.
Absolutely.
See what you think is going to happen. All right, we'll start with Pool A. Here's Pool A, Russia and the U.S. in the same pool. Safe to say you probably see those 2 teams coming out of there?
I do, and one, I really like our American team. I take this very personal. I've coached our U19 national team. I work with our U.S. 15 Select Festival. Basically, anyone's been through those Olympics on that team, I've had at one time or another, especially at a younger age. So obviously, it's a little personal, but Russia is very talented. They're very emotional. You'll see them at the U18, U19, U20 level. They play emotional, it's just their personality, and they're going to be very dangerous on their home ice. You don't know what to expect from them a lot, but I expect them on their home ice to have a very big tournament.
Let's take a look at Pool B and Pool C. Canada, defending champs. In this, do you see them coming out? Who else in that pool?
Well, Canada's always going to be a favorite in the Olympics. That's the reality. We joke all the time, even with my Canadian buddies. They could probably field 2 teams and maybe win 2 medals.
And still get a couple medals.
But it's how tight it is. When you look at Finland and Sweden, the Scandinavian countries, they're probably the most loaded in talent. And the one surprise team, I think people probably underestimate how deep they are, is the Czech Republic. And they're starting to age with some of their better players. I think this could be a window for that team to make a run.
All right, it should be interesting. You get pool play first. and then they go into the knockout stage. Canada, of course, won gold in Vancouver. Here's a look at the schedule for Team USA. They'll take on Slovakia first on the 13th. Then the big USA-Russia game. It's always fun when they're in the same pool, isn't it?
Yes,
Guaranteed.
absolutely, especially in Russia.
You know, hey, last time these two teams were on one of their soil, it was in Lake Placid. I'm just saying, in the Olympics. You know, last time
it's always special.
it should be good. Team USA, a very good chance to get on the medal stand.
They have. They're deep. They're young. I think with Finland, they probably have the best depth at goaltender. Which is huge. And you look at Canada, who's always a favorite. They've kind of struggled in that position of late. So I like our chances.
Coach Lalonde, thanks for joining us.
Drew, always appreciate it.